Yep, accidentally pretty grape imitation earrings. So my mood today is 6 out of 10. There is no negative emotion that I would be feeling that I could say there is something that is kind of like actively bothering me. It's more that I am going through certain period of having to release things that I know I can no longer have in me. Examples being stubbornness in a wrong way. Like, I have this trait where I insist in doing things and I insist for things to work, even if I'm doing it in a way it doesn't really work. So it's a little bit kind of like a banging head in the wall type of approach, which I sometimes get stuck in. I think when I lose my trust, creativity, and I kind of like sometimes it's a sign that it's time to let go of what society say, and it is time for me to really trust what I say. So the way it works basically for me, when there is something that I want to do, I test different things, and my way of experimenting and seeing if it works is like, okay, for most people this worked very well, I'm gonna try do that. And when I try to do that, because it worked for other people doesn't mean that it worked for me, right? We are different people and we have a different energy, and the way things work for us is very specific to us. Law of attraction is universal, so of course there is element of that. It's like if you cannot align with something that you want, that means there is a part in you that is resisting that thing. So I have discovered some cognitive dissonance. I say I want people to be flexible and I want them to accept me for who I am and the way I am. And I found myself that I am actually in resistance to how people are, and I don't accept them. Or not always accept them. Or I say I do, but I don't really fully, deeply do that. So now I'm kind of like, this mood is caused by me. You know, when you're on a chessboard and you can either make the move and you know where this is gonna go. So like, no, I don't want to do things like that. I'm just gonna do it anyways because I insist on being stubborn. And you need to change. I'm fine, you need to change, right? Or you can say, okay, I came to this situation so that I could see that whatever I am doing is getting me results that I'm getting. So I know that trying to make other people to change doesn't really work. So the only way it works when other people want to change, then they can change, but we have no control over it. So if I come up with this result again, it means that it is time for me to change. So I already started implementing changes, like about my health, taking care, taking actually proactive approach in my life, and already see positive results. But the transition is not very comfortable, and also I am someone who really likes to get lots of support and encouragement, and sometimes you kind of just need to go with what you feel is right. So you change before you see the change. So I guess this is time for me to change and to accept these stubborn parts in me that don't want to change as part of me, and as a result of that, we'll see what's gonna happen. So discomfort is caused because of the process of me resisting myself, and at the same time kind of like giving space for this to happen, and realizing that if I were to move forward, I need to accept the parts of myself that I don't like, and then continue to move forward with that. You know, often we have some blind sides that we don't really see about ourselves, and then we kind of like, oh, this is not going well in my life, or this is not going well in my life. So I can see some of that happening to me, and then I usually kind of try to do something else. But now I understand that, okay, external action is not gonna work. I actually need to take the internal action. So yeah, so it's both kind of like uncomfortable, and at the same time it's kind of like I can almost feel relief already. I think it's gonna take some time until I'm gonna feel complete relief, but it happened to me a few times before, right? And you know, because I don't think it often happens that we suddenly go to self-rejection to complete self-acceptance. So there is a kind of like a stage approach, and you know, like before this shift I was already at the good level of self-acceptance, but I think this is a new layer, the whole new layer that I need to kind of face and accept to reach this kind of like a consciousness. Mainly is to do with my relationship with my parents, my internal relationships with my parents. And lots of us are traumatized by that, not due to fault of our parents, not due to fault of our own, but it's just because the whole process of, you know, like being born in a certain family, the socialization, experiencing the wounds that we will then need to develop, to heal and integrate, as the whole process of, you know, this life and the way it all works. However, it is something that, you know, like, first of all, we love our parents, then we reject our parents, and then if we were to be really strong, we would need to accept our internal parents and our internal relationship with our parents again. So I have been on a task on this for last 2 months and a half, something like that. 2 months and a half, I think. Since July, probably approximately almost 3 months, and it is a process. It's not something that actually happens overnight, and I can feel change in myself, in my self-trust, and my sense of stability, in my sense of having my roots and foundation. And yeah, it is very powerful. So that's what's going on. Otherwise, everything is fine. Life is good, a bit rainy. Physically, I'm okay. Not super energetic, but okay. And my energy really fluctuates. I think Moon in Pisces has a lot to do with that. And Human Design Projector has lots to do with that. Like everything with everyone, especially with us who are sensitive. So yeah. So that's me today in this kind of like a vulnerable stage. And I hope that whatever you're experiencing today, I wish for that experience for you to be something that leads you into improvement of your life, into improvement with yourself, into improvement in your relationship with yourself and the world around you. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this journey. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.